Hey everybody, Moby here again, and today I have another review, and as you can see, it's on The Last of Us. And it's a little bit different. I have the gameplay just going on in the background, and I have me in one of the bottom corners. I still haven't chose what to do. Probably bottom left or top left, I think so. Anyways, you're probably seeing it right now, and here's what I look like. If you guys haven't seen it, I mean, I've been in a couple of videos. Don't know if you guys want me to look straight at the camera, because some people think it's weird, some people like that. But yeah. So, and I also just got a haircut, so that's why I have a lot of forehead. I have a lot of forehead. Shit. So yeah, usually after like 3 or 4 days, it grows back a little bit, so that's cool. Since I'm only in a corner of the video, probably not. I mean, my screen probably isn't that big, but there's the cats on my bed right there. There's Mabby and there's Goose. So they're all tired out because I took them outside. Anyways, Last of Us review. I'm doing this way. None of the other reviews are going to be like this, where it's just like me talking to you guys with the camera. You know, I mean, I destroyed that Seagate hard drive. I'll show you guys a little clip of that. But I destroyed it, and because it wasn't working. And yeah, that had the gameplay with The Last of Us on it. So what the fuck do I do? So I'm showing some multiplayer footage, which there's some parts of multiplayer I fucking loved, some parts of it I hated, which I'll talk about in this review. So yeah, I broke that hard drive, so there's no gameplay for it then. So yeah, so I'm just doing it this way. My next review will be different though, so calm down. Anyways, so let's get into this. I'll start it out with some general stuff. I'm basically just going off my notes right now, as you can see. Oh fuck, I'm doing a weird angle over here. But I write notes as I'm playing it. I have many pages of notes. I'll just be going off my notes. I also already did commentary. I did that before the hard drive broke, which I'll show a little bit of. I mean, a little clip of it first, just so you guys know I actually did it, because it sounded good and everything, but then I didn't have gameplay for it, so I was like, oh shoot. So overall, this game is very fun. It's probably gonna get Game of the Year, to be completely honest, even despite all those issues I found. So, yeah, I'm pretty fucking awesome. I mean, like, I even wrote a script and everything, like, what up, crackers? Sergeant Pope here again with another review. Today I'll be showing you guys The Last of Us, Naughty Dog's latest creation. But is it as good as Crash Bandicoot and Uncharted? Let's find out. So yeah, I did that. That's the script. The script is 5 pages, so it is very intense. But let's just go through my notes, and we'll understand if The Last of Us is good, bad, or fucking terrible. So the game starts out with a zombie outbreak. Basically, well, Joel and his daughter Sarah. Sarah wakes up in the middle of the night, can't find Joel, and then you know they basically try to get out of the town, and they get into a bunch of problems. They can't really get out, and then the game skips forward 20 years later, and the government is basically taking control of small quarantine zones, which is pretty cool. I mean, there's no zombies in there, but then there's a shit ton of zombies outside the quarantine zones. So that's pretty cool. Eventually, Joel and Sarah, you know, Sarah gets a lot older by that time, but eventually they're asked to take a little girl, Ellie, to the Fireflies. So, and the Fireflies is like a group of rebels that have been kicked out of the quarantine zones. They're asked to take Ellie to them so they can do some stuff, and you'll find that out whenever you play the game. So I'm going to end it off there with the whole general, you know, storyline thing to it, because I don't want to give you guys a whole spoiler to it. So, pretty cool stuff. So, the game modes to The Last of Us are the campaign and factions, which is like the online game mode. So, moving into the pros, this game just has fucking awesome graphics. I mean, I can't really show. There was a bunch of scenes that fucking just showed the graphics like crazy. But obviously I can't show that because I fucking lost that gameplay. But the graphics really are stunning, especially for the PS3. And I'm guessing if that game was on the PS4, it'd be fucking intense. So that's pretty cool. And this game really honestly just feels so fucking real. I mean, you have to be stealthy. Because, you know, there's like fucking zombies and they can hear you and shit, you know. You have limited supplies, you know, you can't just fucking shoot up everybody, and you can only use knives so many times and shit like that. So it makes it feel really real. Even like the flashlight, like shit like the fucking flashlight feels so fucking real. Like if you leave it on too long, like it starts blinking and you have to shake the controller. It's fucking crazy. And the storyline, obviously, fucking awesome. It's fucking sweet. Naughty Dog just kicked ass all over that fucking storyline. Jumps around everywhere, has a lot of variety. It's fucking awesome. And really, the emotional attachment to the characters is intense. Now, crazy changes happen throughout the storyline, and your emotional attachment will get fucking intense by the end of the game. It's awesome. And by the way, I might as well say this right now, the game is around 20 hours. Now, I put it on easy, so I actually beat it in 16. Oh, look, there's Mavi in the corner. But I beat it in 16 hours. If you play it on medium, it'll be longer. If you play it on hard, it'll be even longer. So, pretty cool stuff. So, that's pretty much all I have for the multiplayer, or the campaign. So, we'll switch to multiplayer. So, the multiplayer is good. There's some really awesome things about it, and sadly, there's a lot of shitty things about it. So, it is interesting, the whole background to the multiplayer. There's you have a clan of survivors, and they need supplies. And you get those supplies from playing matches, just picking up supplies, killing enemies, all that good shit. But they get sick if you don't have enough supplies, and also, depending on how many survivors you have, you get, like, special upgrades and shit. So, it's pretty cool. So, the background is just unbelievable. It's like, who the fuck would ever thought about that? But it's really cool. And multiplayer has loadouts. It's like, create a class from Call of Duty. Pretty solid customization, not too bad. But overall, the multiplayer just really isn't that special. So yeah, the multiplayer is just really, really shallow, and it's kind of a stretch for this kind of game. It almost feels like maybe Naughty Dog put the multiplayer on there just to say that it has multiplayer. They didn't really perfect it, you know. Loadouts completely copy Call of Duty. There's an online pass, which, does an online pass make sense for a game that has a shallow multiplayer, but a super deep campaign? I don't think that makes sense at all. So, yeah, online pass? What the fuck? Shouldn't there be like a campaign pass or something? And there's only 2 game modes online. Let's see, it's like survival and supply raid. I think those are the 2. 2 game modes? Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Along with that, let's move to the campaign, I think. Yeah, let's move to the campaign's cons. Because they're actually, even though the campaign is fucking awesome, there actually are some cons to it, which really sucks. But, man, probably one of the worst things about the campaign is the loading. Holy shit. The loading is terrible. I think one time I counted, it was like 3 minutes of loading. So, basically, if you start up the game, start it up, go take a piss, and then come back. But the shitty thing is, if you saved it whenever there's enemies around, the game will just start up and you'll immediately die, which is fucking terrible. So, shitty job there, Naughty Dog. Fuck you guys. You guys suck for that part. And the campaign has hints, but some parts of the campaign have too few hints, and some parts of the game, the hints just come way too fucking easy. So, obviously, I had footage for this, but since my footage is gone, you know, whatever. There was one part where I was fucking carrying a log around, and I didn't know what the fuck to do with it, and the game didn't give me any hints at all, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And then there was parts where I was just looking for supplies, because, like I said earlier, the game is, like, dependent on supplies. You have to stay supplied up. And then the game was giving me hints then. I was like, bitch, I don't need supply. I don't need your hints. I'm finding some fucking supplies. Along with that, trophies. There's no fucking trophies in this game at all. Basically, the only trophies I got was when I beat the game. That was it. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is the point of that? Oh, and then I found a glitch for that game. I'll show some footage maybe right now, but I have a whole video on my YouTube channel, so check that out. The game is glitchy. I've heard other people found glitches in it, so clearly Naughty Dog didn't do enough testing to the game, which is kind of shitty. And then the ending. Now, obviously, I'm not going to spoil the ending, but the ending kind of sucks. Some people have told me the ending, it really isn't that bad, but trust me, the ending is stupid. Basically, what happens, the ending is supposed to happen, and then the game goes for a little bit longer, and then it ends abruptly. Fucking stupid, right? Yeah. So, the ending is stupid. But hopefully we'll have a third Naughty Dog, or second Last of Us because this game actually was fucking good. Despite all the cons, this game actually was fucking awesome. So, overall, this game is fucking awesome fun. It's, I mean, 20 hours of fucking just delight. It was fucking sick. It was just so fucking awesome. And probably this game is going to be Game of the Year, despite all the problems. All those problems I found, it's probably still going to be Game of the Year, because it's an awesome game, and probably because it's Naughty Dog, too. So, I mean, if you're tired of multiplayer games, like if you're fucking sick of Call of Duty and Battlefield, fucking try out this game, because the online really isn't even that great. So, fucking 20 hours of beautiful campaign, check it out. And, yeah, that's pretty much my review. This game is fucking awesome. I'm sorry, you know, I couldn't do the whole, you know, gameplay with it, you know, the good gameplay. I'm just showing kind of generic multiplayer gameplay. But really, this game is awesome. It's just great. Awesome job, Naughty Dog. You guys just kicked total ass. Oh, and, I just mentioned, like, a little thing at the bottom of this. There's a game mode online called Survivors. It's kind of like Search and Destroy from Call of Duty. And it really reminds me of Search and Destroy from Call of Duty 4 in particular. Search and Destroy from Call of Duty 4 was the best Search and Destroy from any of those games in the series. Survivors is fucking awesome. I still play it today, even after this whole review thing. It's fucking awesome, and I just can't get enough of it. It's fucking terrific. So that basically finishes up my review of Last of Us. This game was fucking awesome. I can't believe, I mean, just Naughty Dog never fucking fails to surprise. I mean, just awesome. And I can't wait for the Last of Us 2. It's gonna be fucking tits. So yeah, sorry that, you know, the review, yeah, shit. But hopefully you guys like watching my face. Yeah, new camera. Yeah, Logitech C920. I think the box is back there. Oh, look at that. Box is right there. Cool. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. So, thanks for watching this review. Hopefully you guys like the gameplay. It was Last of Us. Holy shit. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. Try out Last of Us if you haven't already. If you don't have a PS3, I would really suggest you guys, you know, maybe rent a PS3, find a friend with a PS3. The game is just awesome. And by the way, I didn't mention this because I just basically forgot. If you can find a used copy of The Last of Us, I would probably get that rather than a new copy. Because this game does have an online pass. And really the online isn't quite worth the extra money if you find a good used copy. So look for used copies. If anything else, get a new copy. But anyways, this game is awesome. Check it out. Good job, Naughty Dog. And I'll see you guys later. And be sure to drop a like on this video if you guys want to. Cool stuff. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, bitches.